The idea of the Big Tent happened about 18 months ago. We have been in what was then called Center Stage, now the Dominion Arts Center, for 5 years and doing really well there, but we're still aware that there's many people out there who don't all come downtown for their entertainment, and we wanted to have a mobile stage that we could go to the people. So this thing is huge. It takes up a lot of space, and so we needed to find the right places for it to go and the right partners to work with. So the first time it was used was last September when we headed out for the opening of the UCI World Cycling Championships. And they weren't planning on having an opening ceremony. They said, you've got to have an opening ceremony. So we have this Big Tent coming. Why don't we give you an opening concert? So it became a really cool way to start the bike race off. So that was last September. And then we have used it since then in the East End and in Jackson Ward, in Henrico on the 4th of July, and now here in Chesterfield, and then on and around the region. What was really cool about it, which we didn't expect, was how we could bring people together and raise money for local good causes. So in the East End, we ended up actually netting $100,000 to give to the schools of the East End to buy musical instruments from a free festival. We just didn't imagine that that was a vision we could, make happen.
Obviously, our tent is massive. We don't call it the Big Tent for no reason. It takes up a 60 by 90 foot footprint. And so we have to have a space that's not only big enough, but also somewhat level, because we have to come in and build the stage, build the tent. So first and foremost, it's a space large enough for us. Secondly, obviously, willing partners. We really have to have folks within the communities that are willing to work with us, both financially and also in a support way, to not only provide space for us to come in, but also all the infrastructure that it takes to do a festival like this. And just making it super accessible and letting people know that classical music really is made for everybody, and it's certainly enjoyable to listen to, and there's nothing better than a live concert under the stars. There's just something that triggers in your soul when you're sitting here listening to this gorgeous, gorgeous music from Copeland. I mean, it's Americana at its best, and that's what we really hope that we accomplish. If we can touch one person and we never see them ever again, but they talk about this experience for the rest of their life, we've done something that we wanted to do.